once your kitchen is organized, you still have the task of keeping it clean with great cleaning tips, tricks, and DIY. Sarah Gunn is back. Hey! You did some cleaning research for us, and we're going to talk a little bit about cleaning those small appliances that I just look at and say, no, not today.
Clean yourselves.
Clean yourselves. Yeah. Figure out a way to get clean, will ya? Because we're starting with the toaster.
Yeah, so we are. I know it's a messy one, but I mean, most appliances for your countertop are made with either metal, glass, or plastic, or a combination of all three, right? So the thing to avoid in every case is anything abrasive, either the cleaner or whatever cloth you're using. You want it to be smooth, that sort of thing to keep in mind. I also want to say, please unplug your small appliances before cleaning them, and don't submerge them in water.
No.
Okay, I just want to get all of that out of the way. So ideally, we use the toaster every day in our house.
Yes.
Right? It's constantly in use. So ideally, you would want to get the crumb trays, and they're usually at the back, right? You want to pull those out. You can see, I let my family use this all weekend.
That's not bad at all. You should see ours.
It's actually not bad. So, I mean, this is just a couple of days use.
Yeah.
But ideally, you want to do this about, I don't know, once a week or so. Oh, that one's a little messier. So dump that out, and then you actually want to wash them with a little bit of soapy water, but really thoroughly dry them, obviously, before you stick them back in, okay?
Absolutely.
Then you're going to take the toaster, which you already unplugged, and dump it upside down and shake out all those crumbs that are still in the main part of it, right?
Yes.
If there's anything in there that seems really stuck, let's say you had a really good bagel one day or something and it's just stuck in there, use an old toothbrush, and then you can just get inside and kind of just scrub at some of those little metal pieces that have stuff stuck on it.
Right. Because if you got stuff stuck on there, every single time you toast, you will be burning the stuff that's on there, because that's how it works in our house.
Until it's gone.
That's how I know.
That's another way to clean it too.
Itself away.
Exactly. So, okay, to clean the exterior, there's a couple things you can do. You can just do a mild soap and water, but I mean, this one has a lot of fingerprints on it. So what I like to use is a stainless steel cleaner. So you can just spray your cloth, and then it will magically wipe away
all those fingerprints.
All the fingerprints that your family puts on there.
Beautiful.
Right? So then that one's good to go. And then when you're dealing with a kettle.
Yeah, let's move on to the kettle.
Build up with hard water, right? Same thing, you can use soapy water to clean the exterior. Again, wipe it down once a week or so, but once you notice it's getting a little bit gunky on the inside, with all that buildup, what you want to do is do about 3 parts water. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour that in there. Mixed with 1 part vinegar, white vinegar. We'll pour that in there.
Yeah.
And then ideally you're gonna let that sit for at least an hour. Then you're gonna plug your kettle in and bring it to a boil. And that's really, really gonna clean it out and disinfect it a little bit too, right? Once that's done, you're gonna empty it. And then 2 times you're gonna fill this kettle with plain water, bring it to a boil, and dump it out. So you're getting rid of that vinegar taste. So your tea doesn't taste vinegary, because that's not enjoyable for anybody.
No.
So that's the key to that.
Vinegar's amazing for cleaning like almost anything.
And it's nice to be able to use natural. Exactly.
Totally.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're going to deal with the coffee maker now, cappuccino, espresso maker. There's a great buildup on these machines. I know there is on ours at home.
Oh, there is. So you can do the same thing with this machine with the vinegar and water, and you're going to want to run a cycle again at least 2 times with plain water afterwards to just really clean that out.
Yes.
And that's something you should do maybe every month or so. But every time you use it, if you can, these pieces get really kind of gross. And again, it's just a mild soapy water. Give it a scrub with a sponge or something else that's really smooth and soft. And then take out all of the other pieces, all these other accessories that go with it that you're using all the time, and just give them a wash with soapy water. Some will say that you can put things in the dishwasher, but most of them won't. Right? So you really have to do that hand wash.
Most of them you got to do it by hand, and it's super quick to do it anyways.
It is, and then you want to have them really dry before you put them on. I put it back on soaking wet, but ideally, even if you left this open to let that dry out each time, it's a really good idea too.
And then underneath, you want to get all that stuff in there. There's a lot. There's a party going on underneath that tray.
Some of them you can pull off some of these things, and you really want to wash those too, especially the ones that are being submerged in milk. Right?
Absolutely.
Those should be cleaned every single time.
Okay, good. So this is a wish list, by the way, because what I do is I wait till I can't stand it anymore. Then I clean it. Like, I can't live like this. So now we're doing a toaster oven or a countertop oven. And for this one, you know, you would deal with the stainless steel the same way you would deal with, you know, the toaster and what have you, right?
The exterior and interior are relatively easy to clean if you stay on top of it. If there's a big spill, get in there and clean it right away. Don't let it cake on there and just get heated over.
Dripping cheese.
Yeah, or sauce. sauces, right?
Yeah.
Take care of those right away.
Right.
Because they're really hard to get off afterwards. Yeah. But it's the door. It's the glass door that I think is the worst to clean on these appliances.
So it's all of this gungy, sticky stuff.
Yeah, and let's be honest,
really
everybody's
difficult to
looks
come
like
by.
this. Let's just be honest.
All of this.
I don't find that store-bought cleaners work especially well for that. So what I do is I mix baking soda and water into a paste, and I just kind of put it on there. I've had some sitting on there. You want to let it sit for at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
Spread it out like that. Really, really let it sit for a while, and then this front bit's been sitting, so give it a wipe.
You take some water and wipe it off?
Yeah.
Or just, okay.
Yeah. But,
that really comes off.
So that's been about 20
This is like grease and grime and all of that gunky stuff that's sticky. So this is what you've taken off there.
I'm using no effort at all. Like,
it just
and
comes
it
out.
wipes completely.
That's great.
Clean. Isn't that great?
The longer you can keep it on, the better, right?
Yeah.
And let it really just eat away at those little germs and those little stains.
I feel like I need
Thank
to do the
you so much for
rest.
that. I think got to go home and do some cleaning.